Good morning, you guys, and happy Monday. It's a Monday. It's the start of a new week, and I'm hoping and I'm praying today just goes well. I'm feeling a little bit like it's a Monday, and I don't want to continue on with my responsibilities, but it is also a short week for me because I am going to Vancouver on Friday. I'm flying out to Vancouver on Friday, so that's definitely helping me get through and feeling motivated and like I can continue on. But last night I slept with my makeup on, so I need to first remove my makeup. I'm almost finished this. This past weekend, my mom and I crossed the border. We went to Trader Joe's and Target, and then we crossed back, and then we went to the Niagara Falls outlet. I didn't do much shopping at the mall, but I got a bunch of snacks from Trader Joe's, and at Target I got cowboy boots that are so cute, and I also got a pretty good deal on them, which I'm happy about because I think cowboy boots are a little bit more of a fun boot than a staple boot, so just probably something that I wouldn't spend a crazy amount on. So I think those boots were my favorite find. And yesterday to church I wore them with a skirt and a cardigan, and it was such a vibe. Lately I've been really struggling with what to wear, and I think just feeling really uninspired, especially when it comes to shopping for clothes. I just haven't been doing that because I don't know what to get. I think there are multiple factors that play into that, but getting those boots and putting together the outfit that I did really inspired me. So I think I know where I want to take my wardrobe next. It may just take some time, but we're in no rush. I'm gonna put the rest of my skincare on in my room. Let's take you out of this little contraption here. My room has gotten so messy again. I think today is gonna be a no makeup day. I actually have quite a few things on my to-do list that I need to get done before I leave for Vancouver, and I'm honestly not too stressed about packing because I want to keep it very simple and very casual. I just don't want to stress myself out over that. Plus it's rainy and gloomy there, so really just need comfy, cozy clothes. I'm so excited to have the chance to go back to Vancouver, and honestly it feels like a little bit of a God thing because I was thinking about going on a solo trip to Vancouver a couple months ago, but when I looked into it, it was just going to be too much to do by myself financially, just like flight, accommodations, car rental, food, all that. And then I kind of let it go and I was like, that's okay, I don't need to go, it just wasn't meant to be. But it was meant to be because my friend actually messaged me a couple weeks after I had just let it go and accepted that it probably wasn't going to be a thing. And she said that she was visiting from Vancouver. This friend lives in Vancouver. Okay, hold on, I think we need to backtrack. But this friend I met in university in Ontario, she was originally from Vancouver. She's back living in Vancouver. And so this friend messaged me saying she was going to be in Ontario visiting and wanted to meet up. Anyways, we got to talking and she offered for me to stay over at her place, which is just so nice of her. So I still get to go to Vancouver. This will be my third time going. I've gone in August the past 2 times that I've went, and so this will be my first time going in like a winter fall month, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. The weather app is saying cloudy and gloomy, which I shouldn't be surprised about, but we're gonna make the most of it. And despite the weather, I'm just so excited to be in the mountains and just get away for a second. Even though I've done so much traveling this year, this has been my traveling year for sure. I was in Dubai earlier this year, and then in the summer I did Hawaii and LA. Now I'm doing Vancouver. I do feel like next year I need to slow down and not travel so much, and I think my body is just craving that, yeah, just that slow pacedness. But nonetheless, I'm so excited for this trip. Whenever I'm in the mountains, near the mountains, by the water in Vancouver, it's just so healing for my soul, and I need some of that right now, so I'm very excited. Oh my gosh, so thirsty. My coffee has been made. Let's take a little taste test together. Hello you guys, it is much later on in the day. I went out for dinner with my family and now I am back and I am editing, whoa, you can't see me. I am editing a get ready with me that I filmed earlier. I decided after that I wanted to put on makeup, and so I just turned it into a chatty get ready with me, and I just talked about reflection so far on 2024 and it soon being 2025 and just this past year and going through trials and how God has been faithful through it all and things that I've learned and things that God has developed in me, all that kind of good stuff. So this will probably be up, like the get ready with me will probably be up before you are seeing this vlog. The fact that it's getting dark so early is really frustrating and difficult. Like, I literally just want to sleep right after work because I swear that's what the sun setting tells my mind, like, time to sleep, it's nighttime, but it's only 4:30 and I still have the rest of the evening. So I think I'm still adjusting to even the time change of the fall back. I don't know, just like developing a routine and all of that I haven't done, and I haven't really been intentional in doing so either because I'm going away to Vancouver, and so my sleep schedule is gonna get messed up again. So also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the lashes on the side of my eye, this right side, they're a little messed up because I was wearing fake lashes and I like pulled the fake lashes off and I think it took some of my regular lashes. So there's like a big space in between. Anyways, you can kind of tell. So I'm being productive tonight by editing this get ready with me, and I think it'll be done tonight. Like, these are super easy to edit because I'm in like one stream of thought and I'm just cutting out my ums and the moments that I pause to kind of collect my thoughts. And then I have to wash my hair tonight. It is currently 9:43. I just got out of the shower, washed my hair, feeling nice and fresh, but also very, very tired. I can't remember how much I talked about it being frustrating that the sun sets so early and how I said that I just feel like sleeping. Like, as soon as the sun starts setting at 4:35, I just want to sleep. And so I've been wanting to sleep since 4:35. 4:30/5. Whenever I say that, like 4:35, some people think I'm like saying like 4:35, but really I mean like 4:30 to 5. It is a couple days later and I just filmed my morning skincare routine for TikTok. It has been so long since I have posted on TikTok, and I did a whole rant and ramble of just my thoughts on posting on TikTok lately and how I've been enjoying vlogging on YouTube so much more. Anyways, if you want to see that, then my TikTok and like my Instagram are always linked down in my bio. As you can see, yesterday morning I woke up with a cold sore, so I am tired, maybe a little bit stressed. Not stressed, but just life is lifing, and sometimes your body feels that, you know what I mean, when life does its thing. So I'm fine, I'm good. Just this is the byproduct of me maybe pushing myself a little bit too hard, but honestly not really. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into it, but just know that I woke up with this yesterday morning. Tonight I am going to Toronto actually to hang out with my cousin. We're gonna go for dinner and just catch up. It's been a little bit since I've been able to do that, so I'm excited to do that. I made my coffee, but I feel like these vlogs aren't complete if I don't do a get ready with me, so that is what I'm going to do. Like I said, I just did my skincare and I need to do my makeup anyway, so might as well just talk to you guys while I do so. I need to sew. I haven't sewn in so long, as there's just apparently a lot of things that I need to do. But you know, okay, that's where I wanted to make a mistake, but I mean excuse, but we're not gonna do that. No excuses. I just haven't sewn and I haven't made time for it, so it is what it is. My brain this week, I think, has been working at a snail speed, like half the speed that it usually works at. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I'm so thankful that I'm staying with a friend in Vancouver because it's making me just less stressed for packing, because whatever I forget, I think she'll have. My mentality when packing is just, if I forget it, it's not the end of the world. If it's an emergency or like very urgent thing, I can just buy it, and if not, then I think I can do without it for a week. I didn't buy anything during the Sephora sale. There was nothing that I needed, so there's nothing that I got. Could I have waited a little bit to buy my Ole Henriksen lip peptide treatments? Probably, but I didn't, so I didn't get anything during the Sephora sale. However, I feel like I'm going to start running out of concealer soon. This one is good. I enjoyed this one, but I like to try new ones. I've used the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. That's the one that I used before this. And so, do I buy this again? Do I go back to the Shape Tape Concealer? What should we do? Also, this is what I'm telling myself, so I'll just pass it along. But we don't have to wait for the new year to implement habits that we've fallen off of, or new habits that we want to start implementing. Usually I make a very big deal out of New Year's, and I'm like, in the new year, this is gonna happen, I'm gonna do this, and all that jazz. But no, we're starting today. We're actually gonna start when I come back from Vancouver. We don't need to wait for a new year to start working out again, eating healthy again, getting back into routine, keeping our room clean. Those are things for me. So whatever goal it is that you're saying, oh, in the new year, that's going to be my 2025 goal, just start today. Better to start now, because sometimes when you're trying to build a new habit, or just implement a new something, it takes a little bit to like get into it. So like trial and error now, and then by the time you're in the new year, it's like you got it down pat, you know? I'm in a little bit of like a silly goofy mood this morning. I don't know why. I'm like dead on the inside, just so tired. My brain again is so sluggish, but we keep things moving, you know? When I went to LA with my friends this past summer, I got randomly selected for a more intense like security check, and dang, it's intense. Like, they made me pull out everything out of my suitcase and carry on. Well, no, not my suitcase, my carry-on, and then my backpack that I had. And I think I'm just getting a little bit of PTSD, so I don't want that to happen again. And I'm just reminded of that because I'm just thinking of like liquids, because they get very strict with the amount of liquids that you bring on and having to fit in like a little bag and all that. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. I need to go on a walk because I haven't done that in quite a while. And you know, the sunlight and vitamin D is probably super good for me. Well, it is good for us. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm having the urge right now to declutter my room. I don't think I have time to do that before I leave, because my cleanups, when I like deep clean and purge and like throw things out, they take me quite a while. Like, it's a long process. So actually maybe I'm gonna do that when I come back. It's just part of a little bit of a reset moment. And my room is not the biggest thing ever, so it really forces me to make sure that I'm not collecting a bunch of random stuff that I don't need, because as soon as it gets just a little bit messy or a little bit cluttered, I can really feel it. Alrighty guys, thanks for getting ready with me. I always enjoy these. Oh my gosh, I'm tired guys. Okay, we've got this. Good morning you guys. It is the next morning, the next day. I had so much fun hanging out with my cousin last night. We got dinner together, and then I hung out with her at her apartment, and we just hadn't hung out like that in a really long time. So I'm so glad that I was able to do that and that I was able to see her. Now I am currently in my laundry room, and I've got some laundry to do. For some reason this morning, the vibes feel like how I feel like when I wake up in Christmas morning. It was really weird. For a split second, it just felt like Christmas morning. Anyways, I'm gonna put this laundry in because I have to start packing for Vancouver. I leave tomorrow, which is just insane. And I haven't started packing. I mean, I've started putting a little bit of things to the side of what I want to bring. Okay, you guys are in my little pod container here. 1 second. I still haven't had my coffee this morning either, so I am in need of that as well. Alrighty, you guys, I just made myself a cup of coffee. Let's take a sip together. I'm just going to sit on the couch for a little bit. I have my Bible and journal here. So I think I'm going to do my devotional quiet time from the couch today. Just get my heart and my mind in the right spot to be able to conquer the rest of the day. Yesterday, I was reading through John 15. That's one of my favorite passages. John 15, I think 1 to 17 it is, where it talks about the vine and the branches. So I think I'm just going to continue to read through that today. I just opened my Bible and I found these transparent sticky notes, so I thought that I would talk about these for a little bit. I just love stationery, pens, so fun to me, highlighters. Yesterday I stopped by Staples because I am trying to figure out the best way to kind of Bible journal, make notes in my Bible, and yeah, just take notes of things that I am learning and just continuing to understand as I read through different passages. Anyways, sometimes I feel like transparent sticky notes are good and they're fun, and I actually thought that I had transparent sticky notes, but I think I might have thrown them away. I don't know. Anyways, I couldn't find them, so I went and got a pack. And then what is difficult about transparent sticky notes is that depending on what pen you use, things can smudge. I bought these two pens yesterday at Staples in hopes that they wouldn't smudge, and good news, they don't smudge. So I'm very excited to continue to use these sticky notes and these pens. My workday is finished. It is officially a vacation time. I don't know if I should use that. I'm gonna do that one more time just in case that was doing too much. My workday is officially over, which means it's officially vacation time. Tomorrow I leave for Vancouver. I'm so excited. I feel like I can actually think about it now and prep for it. We don't have too much time though, so I actually gotta get going on packing. I'm a little nervous because I'm just bringing a carry-on, but usually I go on vacations where it's warm and sunny. This time it's going to be gloomy, probably raining, and actually most likely raining, and I saw one day it could be snowing, which is crazy. Anyways, all that to say, I probably just won't be able to fit as much in my carry-on, so this is going to be interesting, but I'll let you guys know how it goes. I have a TikTok I need to film tonight before I leave. Gotta clean my room. So we got things to do. Okay guys, it is later. Sorry for the possible jump scare with this mask. I'm filming a TikTok for this mask from Abib, and so I'm waiting for it to settle, and then I have to finish filming the TikTok of me taking the mask off. Pretty much finished packing. I just have to do the last minute things tomorrow morning, like my toothbrush, chargers, all that kind of stuff. But in terms of my clothes, we're good to go. I fit it all in that little carry-on. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I don't know if I showed you guys the size of my carry-on, but just a typical carry-on. And I packed very minimally and as strategically as possible. And while I was packing, I also cleaned my room. So tomorrow before I leave, I'm also going to quickly do a vacuum, and then I'll be able to come back to a very clean room, which is always nice and feels good. Okay, I've had this mask. Okay, I've had this mask on for an hour and a half, and look how cool it is. Like, it's like transparent now, and then you rip it off. Can't talk though because it's like all tight here. Alrighty guys, my room is all clean. I'm all packed for my trip, and I'm about to head to the airport in about 20 minutes, but I just wanted to close off this vlog here. Thanks for spending the week with me. I'm debating whether or not to vlog Vancouver. If I feel like picking up my camera, then I will. I'll definitely be taking pictures though, so if you want to see updates there, then you can follow me on Instagram. But until then, have a great morning, evening, afternoon, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I'll see you guys very soon.